marched to bullets ricocheting off Oscar Grant. I marched to a single shot ending the life of Trayvon Martin. I marched to final breaths escaping from Michael Brown. I marched to screams slipping through the lips of Sandra Bland. I've marched too many times, but January 21st, 2017, I decided to give my legs a break. I've marched on the same streets you took to that day, but when I marched, you were nowhere to be found. See, if I had time to waste, I'd let you try to explain away your absence. I would love to hear you craft colorful arguments to paint an alternative story, but I can't let you rewrite these facts. I was asked why I didn't march that day. It's because of you. I refuse to march with people who take my body for granted. You've left me hanging one too many times. I waited for you to show up time after time. I kept telling myself that you wouldn't stand me up, that you must be running late, but when the time came, you would be there. But each time you acted like a runaway bride. You left me standing at the altar, ready to receive your allegiance, your loyalty, your support, your love. But instead, I was kissed by your absence. I slow danced with abandonment. And I walked out those doors and into the world knowing that your desertion would always be the only thing I could ever count on. We talked about this moment. We planned this moment. We rehearsed this moment, but you let me stand there waiting for you even though you never intended to show up. We wrote our vows. You told me you'd always fight for equal rights. You told me you'd make sure the Constitution was honored. You told me you'd kill before someone could take away my decency. But your words are as empty as your place next to me. When we're by ourselves, you tell me it's gonna be okay, and that I'll never be alone, but when my legs get weak and my heart gets heavy, you always let me fall. You don't understand my struggle. My hair is a threat, my melanin is a target, my presence is a nuisance. I'm fighting to exist. On January 21st, 2017, you talked about solidarity just like you did in the 70s, but history can't be a track you put on repeat. I refuse to let you run my body into the ground so that you can step on me to get to where you're going, just to leave me broken in the same place I was. During this election, you had the chance to do something. You looked me in my face and told me we couldn't elect a racist, sexist man. You promised me it wouldn't happen, but when the time came for you to act, you retreated, leaving me to lead a soldierless army. You couldn't even fight for yourself. What hope is there for you ever fighting for me? Now you're in the streets, marching on the pavements, darkened by the spilled melanin, all because you thought mama's meatloaf didn't jive well with the side of politics. You're trying to scream your pain away, but you couldn't even talk to your mothers, your aunties, your sisters, your cousins. 53% only happens with silence. I will march with my brothers and sisters fighting for their water to be free of conquest. I will march with my brothers and sisters fighting to break down the wall Trump is using to divide us. I will march with my brothers and sisters fighting for their presence not to be seen as terror. But I will never march with you.
A sip of E&J at the end of the day warmed your body in every single way. A sip of E&J there when you need it, flows through you like your favorite spirit. A sip of E&J whenever you get lonely, just know there's comfort in my story. Hey.
hold it.